Hello, my name's Judy Ssemugabi Bakyayita, and today I'm going to read for you a poem called That Untold Story. This poem was written by myself and it was triggered by the recent International Women's Day. On that day, I had many different conversations from women. I've attended some conferences and I had all this information, and that's why I decided to write a poem about this. It's called That Untold Story. Here it goes. We all have that untold story. Most women have that untold story. Most girls have that untold story. That untold story when you felt disgusted. There is that untold story when a man touched you inappropriately. There is that untold story when a stranger hissed at you. That untold story when a man rubbed your thighs in a taxi. That untold story when that uncle put you on his lap erotically. We all have that untold story. Some have one while others have many. We all have that untold story. That story where a man made an inappropriate comment about your body. Many women have that untold story. A story where your friend's man gave you that look. That look which makes you wonder what his intentions are. That story where you struggle to save your friend's relationship and your friendship with her. Most women and girls have that untold story. That story when your partner beat you up. A story when you were abused and threatened not to tell anyone. A story where you keep silent for the sake of your mother or your sister. That story where the abuser is a VIP in the family or community. Most women have that untold story. A story where your own boss makes inappropriate comments towards you. A story where your male colleagues see you as a sex toy. That story where men seem to think that your smiles or friendship connects invite to sex. We all have that an untold story. That story where you earn less than your male compatriots just because you're a woman. A story where you are not allowed to discuss with the male elders of the family. A story where you are told to pack up and leave everything behind when your husband dies. That story where you are accused of murdering your own husband. Most women had heard that story, that their place is in the kitchen. That story where your husband chases you out of the bed because you were a nursing mother. That story where you are not allowed to visit your family because you are married. That story where you give up on your own family for your husband's family. Most women have had that untold story. That story where you are accused of being unfaithful. That story where your children are taken for a DNA test. That story when your in-laws accuse you of being a bad wife. Most women had heard that story. A story where your own being belongs to your husband. A story where your name was silenced for your husband's. A story where your children belong to your husband. That story where they ask you to leave your children behind for a new wife. That's some woman's untold story. Thank you so much for listening to me. I'm still Judy Ssemugabi Bakyayita. Goodbye.